What is going on, guys? Welcome to Upland Revival. It's your boy KTwice, and I am here with my dear friend and my co-host, Kevin the Man. Kev, how you doing today, brother?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
It's another glorious Monday. I'm thankful to be alive. I have had a lot of crazy things happen at work. It's just been a long week, but we have a lot to talk about today, Kev, because we're here. We're still here. We wanted to stick around. We want to, continue talking, to our community. And I think, after last week, after all the things that were said by X1 and, no accountability, not even an apology. At least Jones got an apology, right? At least Jones, he got an apology. You know what I mean? Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I gotta tell you, I was very touched. I honestly,
Yep.
I had an overwhelming amount, hundreds. I didn't even know there was hundreds of people still playing Upland. But hundreds of people messaged me and Kev over the past week saying, "We love you guys. We appreciate everything that you do. We're grateful for you. We're grateful for, the truth that you tell, and, the way that you really love Upland and all you really want to do is help it." There was a couple really big messages that really tugged my heart. I didn't respond to any, and I did want to come on here and say I'm sorry, and I did that for a reason. I kind of turned off my Discord, just kind of checked out for a minute, didn't want to hear all the noise, and I came back to a ton of incredible messages. My boy TM, I love you, bro. Called me twice. I mean, I got people from the Upland community calling me and saying, "Hey, man, you can't, don't let these guys,
Get
irritate you and frustrate you, because of what they're doing." And I just thought that was really cool. So I just wanted to, again, massive shout out to the community. I love you guys so much. It's the only reason why I'm back here today. And why I dragged Kevin back, because Kevin was not ready to. Kevin was like, "Nah, bro."
mm,
So I had to make Kevin come back. I had to bribe him with some peptides. You know what I mean? But it's tough though, right, Kev? You know what I mean? It's just one of
I
those
mean,
things.
it is what it is. I mean, I like to spend time on things that have a purpose, and I
Yeah.
feel like I mean, the loyalty that I have is towards the friends and the
Yes.
community that I've built relationships with. I mean, we've been doing this for so long now that psychologically it's like just something that we do like as a hobby on a regular basis.
Yeah,
So
literally. It's just for fun. You know what I
and I
mean? Like,
don't, yeah, and I don't think that number one, I don't think that we can get away from Upland. I mean, we're our accounts are committed, like we're definitely synced with the game, like so there's no real way to get away with it. But at the same time, I'd like to see some things happen for not just myself, but for the community and the relationships that I've built with everyone over the years, and we see the value that the game could bring, but for
yeah.
some reason it seems like it falls short on a regular basis. And our goal is to really just kind of help, um, number one, bring some transparency, and number two, just really kind of get the community more operating like a team, like, and that's one of the reasons why we've committed
Well,
to
Kev, that's the only reason
things
why
like
we're still here, bro, is because of the community, because of the
that's
team.
real.
I mean, look at this. What did we do? What did we say we wanted to do, Kev? Every time that we put our minds and our team into Upland, what happens?
We
Downtown.
did.
What just happened to downtown? Did they
Right.
just go
Number
into second
two.
place? Right?
Number
And
two,
we were
bro.
down at like
Yeah.
number 10. And we were like, you know what? No, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna turn downtown into something special. And
I
we
mean, we
did
were
that.
like number 30. Like, you got to give us even more credit. Like,
I
we
know,
rose up the rankings.
for
But again,
sure.
like, okay, so great. So we're number two, like, which is great and a major accomplishment. We all did an excellent job executing and making things happen for each other. But I mean, what are the benefits? Nothing.
Yeah.
Still, months. We've been going months with these new census numbers and all these stats and
Yeah.
all of this information. And I mean, Upland obviously put a lot of effort into the influence score, the residence score, and there's so many other things on the back end. But the last thing that they could have done was actually bring account utility for each player, and instead of doing that, they just move on to another project. It's like
Correct.
the only thing that would is left, like the
Yeah.
only thing with as far as the uppies in one specific area, like the only thing that would make it like to where more people wanted to be number one, more people wanted to be number two, more people would buy more service structures. Like the final thing that needed to be done was to actually add some minor utility just to make it feel like the efforts that everyone put into it is rewarding. There is no reward,
And
although we
again, and again, by the way, all you and I have ever done was say the truth about that. And honestly, we all we said was, hey, we finally have an opportunity in these uppies to actually be generating some utility for our actual accounts. We can be having assets that actually are worth something, that are valuable. And what is the one thing that they have done? Again, and I just got to say this because let's be very real here. No company ever wants to devalue their assets once they're valuable. Okay,
yeah,
Upland came in here. We had these uppies, and these uppies, the origins could have been so huge, and we said that we actually thought that that's what was going to happen because they kept promising some type of utility for these uppies, right? So this is what we're thinking this whole entire time with these origins. Like these are going to be incredible things, and they still haven't done anything with that, by the way. But then they come out and say, X1 comes out and says, we need to devalue our assets. We didn't expect these uppies to be worth so
right.
much when actually it's up to us to determine how valuable they should be, right? Because that's what Upland says, right? They say, oh,
It's
it's up to the
supposed to be.
community, right? So no, they
Right,
didn't do that. Right. No, what they said was, fuck you. We're gonna take your value down for no reason
right.
because we don't like what KTwice and Kev have to say. This is personal. I don't know. No, we're just gonna bring down the value of those said assets, said no company ever in the history of a nice, reputable, successful company. Why would you devalue assets that are already valuable? And then look at what's happened. Now the floors, I haven't bought anything because I don't care. And look at the floors, right? The floors are now $7 uppies, $8 uppies. You got level twos, for 14,
And how much are you
$13.
buying them for?
Oh, I was buying for way more than that. Let's talk about the epics. Not just me. There's lots of people buying this. Lots of people that
Sure,
should be
sure.
pissed off about this. Lots of people. Upland was making more money in transactions per uppies than they ever have. I mean, it was literally so many merges with Sparklet. I mean, they were literally, it's insane how much then they would just want to devalue it. Right. And so for me, I'm watching them say, oh, we're going to devalue it. And then I go back to look at the market today. I'm like, wow. I mean, you're selling uppies for 40,000 uppies where we were buying them at 125, 150,000 uppies. And that was the market for origins. And you could have had that triple, quadruple by limiting the access to them, by making sure that you are creating more rarity with more merges and saying, these are it. You're never getting origins again, not being able to merge a level 2 generation and an origin to where you wipe out the origin and now you have another second generation, a first. Dude, you just devalued everything you've done with these uppies. So there's no utilities. So now
Well,
Upland lied. There's no
I mean,
utility, right?
bro, so the uppies for sure. Okay, you feel the way that you feel about the uppies.
Oh, yeah, there's
Like,
so much more.
and I never really got involved with it because, to be clear with you, I didn't trust
Yeah.
Upland to make the best decision.
You were right, Kev.
And
You
no,
were
it's
right,
not even
Kev.
about being right, bro.
How
But
does
it's
that
like,
feel coming out of my mouth, Kev? I hate saying it. You
I
were
mean,
right, Kev.
it's all good, bro. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, no. Hold on. Okay, I made one mistake.
Hey, but on a real
You're
note,
not
look,
my wife, bro.
yeah, but on a real note, it's the same thing. Like with the competing for different cities and regions and areas, like all we were told was the future is going to look like this, the future is going to be this, the future is going to be that. But like when is the future going to come? Like, are we all like are our grandchildren going to see the future? Because it's like the way that Upland moves so slow,
And by
like
the way,
they're not responsible if they continue to take on more projects. Because like
yeah.
in one of the shows we had someone from Upland come out and they're like, if you guys don't like the rate of speed that we develop things at, it's just tough. And
They
and
literally
that's
said that, by the way. They
I'm
literally
not,
said
and,
that.
and I don't
And,
even.
and X1's arrogant ass is also the one that said, "Oh, just come back in 2 or 3 years and maybe your building might be halfway done." I mean,
Right,
some of the ignorance. It's like, dude, you're talking
yeah,
to investors. Like, bro, this is not The Sims. This is not Sim City. Like, bro, we're
right.
not trying to play a game in here just to play a game, because even if we were doing that, this game would be dog shit. It's not even fun. Right? I have to learn all these types of unique things and these different things, and I'm not even having fun because now I lost my fun with my uppies. I'm a little biased right now. Sorry, guys. I gotta chill. Maybe listen. Upland, part of Upland is fun. That's why we're here. But they could have made it way more funner, and they dropped the
Right,
damn
right.
ball. Just pisses. And then
Well,
not only they dropped the ball, they can't even take accountability for dropping said ball. Like, why would you devalue your assets and then release more into the population, and then and like, do you really just want to shit on your investors that just spent a lot of money to get to those ICUs? Because I know a lot of those players. The guys that got the Trump and got all, they spent a lot of money trying to get. I stopped. I mean, I didn't care anymore because, right, what's the point? Like you, what's the point? They devalue everything. So they devalued the cards. Why would I buy anymore?
well,
Why would any single person buy an uppy in Upland? No, none has utility. None. Why would you buy one? Why would you buy a trash card right now that has no utility, no value, no anything, because they keep promising, they're saying something's going to happen, but it hasn't. It still hasn't. There's still no utility. You still have no idea what the uppies are actually even going to do, even though they say what they're going to do. But then you look at them, you're like, are they really going to do something? How are they going to? Crazy. You know what I mean?
well,
And then,
it comes down to trust.
yeah,
Like we've heard that things were going to bring a lot of value, and they ended up never really bringing the value. And before they actually finish a project, they move on to another project, and it's weird. It's like if we were purchasing a car from someone, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to send you out the wheels for the car." Hey, like the car, like
that's
okay,
funny.
wheels, but you know what? We're actually going to do a neon edition rim collection. So get the rims, and then you're going to need a charger for your car. But you know what? We have a fast charger, a medium sized charger, a micro charger. So buy all of this now. So that way when we actually deliver the car, like you have everything you need. These are limited edition
Like, do you understand? Like, do you understand? Like,
crazy. It's
what?
crazy. I've never heard of it, dude. I've never heard of something. It'd be like Apple delivering like they're coming out and they're like, hey, we've got new product coming out, but the new product, like, it's gonna do this. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like super fast. It's gonna do this, but you can't buy it for years. But we
yeah,
want you to buy like the charger. We want you to buy like the case to hold it, and like we're going to give you 25 different variations. It's just silly. It's like,
yeah.
dude, like, finish the project that you started, and then
You mean,
let's
hold
move
on, bro.
on.
You hold
Let's
on, but
move
don't throw
on.
shade, Kev. Don't throw shade, bro. Look at how good the NFL legits were, bro. Those were so
Yeah,
legit. The
yeah,
NFLs are
yeah,
so
yeah.
legit, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
throw shade, Kev. The NFL legits, I
yeah.
mean, they were
I mean,
so good. They're so valuable.
it's just common sense, like like all, it's just a matter of time before everyone that invested in a community and they still see no value from the census, like nothing.
Nothing.
So we're
Nothing.
number two. We're number two in DTLA. What does that get me in the community that built downtown LA to number two? Nothing. How long can someone feel good about receiving nothing? Like,
Yeah.
how long? Like, they just can't do it. Like, and then it's like, oh well, we just take a long time. It just takes us a while to do everything, and if you don't like it, that's tough. Well, fine, we'll stop working on other projects. Like,
Yeah.
finish one project so that way we could see the value in our single project. And then, I mean, Upland as a whole would be super successful if they just finished one thing and then moved on to the next. Like, why are we working on 15, 20 things at one time? Like, it makes no sense. It
I
makes no
know.
sense.
And
No
and
sense.
that's and that is Upland's job, right? Upland's job is to provide a value, whether it's a game or whatever, to its clients, to its players, and to its investors, and to its people. And at this point, like, you're not showing any value in any way to anybody. Like, A lot of the whales reached out to me over the last week, and I mean, dude, they're all pissed off, bro. Abdullah, I mean, literally, I've heard from everybody, and everybody is telling me they're just like, dude, I don't even want to play. Okay, like, what's the point? And you know what they say? The only reason they still stick along is because I do this, because I talk about this, because I'm honest and I love Upland, I love the community, and they say the only reason they stick around is to watch this to see if there's something that's going to come out of it. I think that tells us all we need to know is that the whales admit that. That's crazy, right? The whales literally come out and say, "Hey, the only reason we're still around is because of what you do, so don't quit. You and Kev got to stick around." I think that's
Yeah.
pretty telling.
And I mean, I've heard from the community as well, and I never plan on quitting the game. Like
Yeah,
once
we
I've
can't really, like you said, we can't quit, bro. We can't quit.
yeah, like I'm committed like to downtown LA. I'm committed to the group of people that we have over there. And I mean, even after the show, like our last like show that we did together, like I went out and put in like 28 buildings, built them all in 7 to 8 weeks. And that
Yeah,
was probably the main reason we jumped from number 3 to number 2.
yeah.
But like I'm not going to take all the credit for it, but I mean, like if there's something that that I is if there's something that I've committed to a group for and they
Yeah.
need my help with something, I'm all
I'll
about
always
it.
do it.
I'm there
Yeah,
for them,
always.
like
Yeah.
all the time. And I'll continue to be there for them all the time. But it's like, why am I on here doing this? Like this doesn't make any sense because the people that should care about our future, it feels like to me that they don't, like,
Well,
and it feels
they mock us.
to
They
me,
try to humiliate us. They don't.
I
They
mean,
try to tell people not to listen
we,
to us. You know
we
what I
could
mean?
say that. I mean, obviously, it felt like it was directed towards our show, like, but I mean,
Everything he said has been
really
directed towards our
say,
show. I'm gonna
like,
call that out
hey,
for what it is.
no, 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 no. I'm with you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
with you. I believe you. Like, and I feel the same way. But at the same time, like, I mean, X1 is he's just a mouthpiece. He's not committed. I mean, we don't see him taking his paycheck and
You
and
know, I
and
was gonna say, bro, that's so
yeah,
funny you say that. I was like,
we
you
don't
know what?
see him
The
doing
very
that.
interesting thing about that is X. I mean, look at his account. If X1 actually believed and he was this influencer for the game and really cared
Yeah,
about Upland and cared about the community, don't you think he'd put his money where his mouth is? Don't you think he'd have a higher
yeah,
account? Why doesn't he spend any money on Upland? He
right,
can and
right.
he's able. He has an
Well,
account and
they're probably going to say that it would be a conflict of interest or this or that, but I don't buy that.
I don't buy
Like
it.
to me, that doesn't make any sense. I mean,
If
you know,
if I'm being an influencer for whatever and I'm speaking on the
yeah, you're
game and
going to
I'm
be
getting,
playing the game, right?
dude, I'm playing the game. That's why we're doing this. I want, dude, I
Exactly.
want to play the game again. I want to play. I want to play the game with a couple hundred players that are
There's
playing.
nothing to
All my
play.
friends. I want to play with all my friends, all my 100 people that
Nothing to
play this
play.
game.
The only thing to play, bro, is buying, bro. You just gotta buy, 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 and buy. Like, and that's what we
I
want to
did.
see change. I know you
I
did.
I
I,
did. I
I
got
know.
transactions to prove it, bro. And you know what's crazy, dude? And that's not even the bottom line with the uppies too. Yeah, I bought a shit ton of uppies, but besides the point, I also spent a lot of Spark. I
Yeah.
spent literally thought like bullshit Spark because I thought that there was going to create value. Why would you, as a company, cost at some point 1,300 Spark to merge two level ones? I merged two level ones for 1,300 Spark because of the demand. Now that was stupid of me to do it, but I did it intentionally to see if it was really going to go through. I couldn't imagine them charging 1,300 for Spark. They should probably return that shit, but that's a completely different conversation. Point being is why do that and then not give utility and not give value to your origins? You're spending your hard-earned money on origins, creating value, and now they want you to merge it with Spark. That should give, I mean, dude, yeah, dude. Kev, take it. I can't, bro. I
Hey,
can't.
you, you know what? It's just it's. I mean, honestly, it's funny because like KTwice and I would have the same frustration when it came to Upland Kingdoms. Like the
Mm.
way that the way that we feel right now, like because like when the game would break and Grom wouldn't do shit about it because he was busy and
No, you
you
know why? Because
know,
Grom already knew that he couldn't work with Upland.
yeah, yeah. I
He
mean,
knew his time was done because Upland wasn't gonna they weren't gonna contribute or help to to that game. They didn't. We even said we were going to try and invest into that and buy him out, and he was like, "Nah, it's not worth it."
Yeah, well, he just didn't want to be on the hook, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, it look, here are the facts. The facts are there's no reason why the uppies can't bring value today. I mean, those are the facts. Like, it can't bring value to a player today instead of just statistical value. Like, it
same thing
doesn't.
with building though, Kev. Same thing with this contracts. What's the value? Why am I building?
I mean,
Could you tell me why? Why am I building?
I don't. I mean, I don't know, man.
Why did you spend 2.5 million UPIX to build 28 apartments?
For my team.
That's all you and I pretty
That's
much do
it.
for the team. That's literally
That's
all we
it.
do it for the team.
There's
So
no
where's
there's no value.
no, no. Is that fun for you, Kev?
I mean, I like making my team happy,
Me too.
like, so that's fun. But as far as like does it feel like it valuable, or I'm creating any rankings in the game, or anything like leveling up? No, not at
Yeah,
all. And I don't know why any player would, especially a new player that hasn't been preconditioned to constantly be waiting to see something positive, like with their account. And that's one of the reasons why we continue to come in here and have hopes for the future, is
yeah.
because, for one, like I was talking to another player. Like, if I talked to someone who didn't play this game and I told them all like the stupid shit that we do, like, they would immediately say that we're stupid.
My
Because, like,
wife tells me I'm stupid all
who
the
would
time, bro.
invest who would invest thousands of dollars into a game, like, and the production team and the developers, like never bring any value to anything, like that we want. They don't bring any value to what we want. I mean, look how long it
Well,
took.
the thing is we
Wait
still
a
don't
minute.
know.
Just look how long it took just to be able to sort through our collections. Like, with
Oh, that's true.
just a simple search tool that would probably take a developer 15 minutes to make.
Yeah,
Like, it's like anything that would benefit us, the player, like, it's like that is always put on the back burner every single time. And we finished, like, all of these stats and all of this information, so that way the ranking could make sense for everyone that was competing with uppies and competing with service structures. And the last piece of the puzzle was to bring utility for the players. And instead of doing that, now they're building marinas, and now they're doing fishing, and now they're doing and then they're like, oh man, like, I'm sorry that we don't develop as fast as you want. Like, I mean, it's just dumb. To me, it's dumb. It's like, dude, like, stop developing other shit and focus on finishing something to keep your players happy. I mean,
yeah.
all of the players that I talk to, regardless of how they feel, the
I
one
agree.
thing that all of us agree on is that we need new players. And
That's literally it.
going back to talking to people outside of the game, if I talk to people that are outside of the game and I talk to them about the things that we do, they think we're silly because it doesn't make any sense, because there's
Yeah.
no value. So
Well, so Kev, that's why you kind of picked up on what I
it's tough.
was so frustrated about. You know, I saw the value in the uppies. I saw an opportunity where this could be an identifiable, literal, valuable NFT asset space where we can actually store, something that
Yeah,
could
no, I
create
hear
value
you.
down the road. And so I was literally excited because you could share this with any other crypto enthusiast. And if they had the merging the way that they did, they created value and utility that would make the game TikTok just go and run, like that would be the engine, the lifeblood, like I thought was going to happen with the uppies. Those origin uppies could have been the most prestigious and premier NFT collectible items in the entire metaverse world. And that could have changed everything because you could have had that number one Trump, that ICU Trump, right? That you could have given that a special utility. You could have had that been like one of the biggest builder blocks because he's a builder or whatever. I don't know, whatever the
Right.
heck. I'm just saying you could have had a lot of different things that you can give so much value to these higher level origin uppies that will never be printed again. Ever. That was your opportunity and you dropped it. That was a place for all these big crypto whales, all the big whales to come back in and have a reason to start spending money again, to buy properties, to buy buildings so that we could utilize our uppies to improve or enhance or utilize utility
Yeah.
with those said uppies to add value to the game. And now we have nothing. We are
And
still left
and
with
and here
nothing.
and here's the other thing, KTwice. So look, so first of all, we have a comment in the chat. I'd like
I
to say
can't see
hello to
it.
everyone in the chat. And it says, keep the faith. It's all coming together slowly, slowly, but surely. And it's like, dude, like it's coming together so slow. Like I'm gonna be dead before the value is shown. Like I mean the founders like they're gonna pass away by the time that the value is actually shown. Like I mean
Jesus.
it's like that's how slow it is. I mean it's like dude every freaking season's like a quarter of our lives and the minimal things that happen with the value it's like dude that's like those are months out of our lives. Like it's months. It's gonna take by this pace by bringing in multiple projects and economies. You know, there's the seeds economy. Like what's up with the seeds economy? Like what are we doing with that? Like what are we doing with the protum economy? Like what's going on with that? Like it just all is going to come together one day. Like when like after I'm dead, because it's like that's how long it seems like it takes forever to play this game. I mean,
You know,
it's crazy. So I don't want to wait forever. Like
no.
like, the world doesn't want to wait forever.
And
Like
here's the
most
thing, by the way, and by the way, it's not about
gratification.
waiting, and it's not even about waiting forever. It's about enjoying the game again because it actually makes sense. And once the game makes sense, so universal players, and we can all spin this, and we can all play it religiously every single day. We log in, we can build, we can structure, we can play with our uppies, we can, have certain, advantages to finding making deals again. I would love to make deals fun again. There's no deals happening in Upland right now. There's no wheeling and dealing. It's just buy with this, buy with that. I mean, there's nothing that's like fun again for it. So that's what we want. We want the game to be fun again so that we can play it. And yes, maybe take some profit out here and then and enjoy that with all of you guys because all of us here right now, every single one of you watching this video, we are the foundation of Upland. Whether you have been here for 7 years or whether you've been here for 7 months, unfortunately, we are all still part of the
Right.
foundation because they're still building it and it's not even anywhere where it needs to be yet. Could you imagine when we do have 1,000 players? Could you imagine we do have 10,000 hourly players? Could you imagine we have 100,000 hourly players? Could you imagine we have 1 million hourly players? Now that gets fun. And now every single person that's sitting here, either making fun of us or talking shit about us or enjoying us and loving us and working with us, will now be having fun by taking ROI out of the game because of what we are doing right now, by trying to figure out a way to give value to everyone out there watching, because right now there's not. There's no reason for 100,000 players to come in right now because they haven't tied it together. Because it
Well,
looks foolish. It looks
just
like a child put this together right
twice.
now. Like,
Just imagine if a new player entered the scene in the last 6 months and they were promised you like some sort of like level up on the fact that they made their community stronger,
mm,
never received 6 months, 6 months later, like this is the longest game ever, you know,
no,
like 6 months later, no utility.
no.
Uppies have been available for how long? K
I
twice, you
think
know already.
January, early January, right? Was it
Okay.
December before? I
So
don't even know.
and what are they offering? What I mean, what do they really offer other
Nothing.
than I mean, do,
Nothing.
do, do
They
they
said
offer?
they're gonna do it. They said they're gonna do
And they
something
say
with
they're
them.
going to do all sorts of shit, but
And it
it's like
never happens. They said they were going to do things with legits. They said they were going to do things with NFL legits. They said they were going to do things with all these things. And now they took away the one opportunity that could have changed everything. And they said, nope, let's devalue it like we devalue our properties, like we
yeah,
devalue
our
all the things that
collection.
go up.
I mean, we don't even talk about collections anymore.
We don't. We
I
don't.
mean,
We don't.
you
We
know,
don't.
like they've
We can
been
talk about a lot
devalued
of things that we
to the
don't
point,
talk about
you
no
know,
more, Kev. We could
Right.
bring up a lot of old things that we don't.
Right.
And we
I
don't bring up a
agree.
lot because
I
we don't
agree.
even want to bring that shade or that kind of energy. We're just trying to get questions answered today because the old shit's old and it's getting old, and we're just trying to figure out what's going to add value here right now. Like that's
So
it. Like you just took away the one thing that could be valuable, and now I don't know what's valuable anymore. So just give us something. Like
I mean, if you think about it, dude, like if anyone came to this game right now, how could they actually feel like they're accomplishing anything?
or
I,
playing a game.
I mean, even if we received a million players, if we received a million players, like right now, like if they
We
all
couldn't
came,
substantiate that. We couldn't
what
even
would, what
substantiate
would
that
they
right now.
do? Like they don't. I mean, I don't know. I would find it hard as a new player to stick around, like because it takes too long. And
Yeah.
the other nice thing would be like, okay, maybe me and KTwice are crazy. Like maybe there's a slight
Probably.
chance that we are, okay? Like
Although
in
I'm definitely a
and
little
at
crazy,
the
bro. But
same time, but there are many people that share our opinions within the community when it comes to maybe not everything, but I mean, I would say at least 50% of the things that we're saying, they share the same ideology. And
they
still,
obviously do, bro.
what do
Because
we
I got
hear?
hundreds of
What do
messages,
we
bro.
hear from
They do.
Upland about it? Crickets. Like we don't hear nothing from them.
Yeah.
Like why? Like why did you decide that it would be a good idea to never give us any utility for the like for our communities and our community projects? Like why? Like what
Yeah.
do you think the impact would be on a new player, like being like excited or not being excited? Like
And
I
what's
mean,
with the devaluation of your assets? I don't
like
know
it
why
makes
they
no
keep
sense.
doing that.
It
Like,
makes no
why? It doesn't. I just want to know, why do you keep devaluing your assets? Why? Why? Like your community just told you right now that these origins are going to be the best thing that's ever happened
Well,
to
tell
Upland.
us why. Yeah, tell us why. Tell us
So
why
why?
it's a good idea,
Yeah.
to try to tank the economy
Yeah.
when it comes to uppies. Like I get that, like I'm sitting here saying, okay, like look and see, like someone's saying, like, well, what do you think about transportation and bonding and commerce? We're not ready for that.
What the fuck? I
Before
mean,
we
my
even ready
God.
for that. Like this is why, like I think he's just fire starting. You know what I mean?
He's got to be. He knows how to poke the bear, dude.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta
yeah,
poke the
yeah,
bear, dude. I'm just telling you. It's just.
yeah.
Oh man, dude.
I
So
mean, it doesn't make any sense, like it doesn't make any sense, man. And anything that we would buy in the real world, like anything, even in the digital world, I mean, shit, like it would have like functionality, and it just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it does here. And if I'm wrong, like educate me. I mean, I've talked to many people
bro,
who
hold
have
on, right
tried to
there. That
educate me.
that right there. That's my problem. If you want to call us out, you want to say don't listen to us, blah blah blah. Well, then if we're wrong, then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
please come to the table and tell us why we're wrong. Then tell us how we can fix that so we can articulate that to the community who does listen to us, who does follow us, who does want to hear what we have to say, and help us understand so we can make it right. Because if we're doing something wrong, like I said, I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is I want to help my community understand to make this shit grow because it's just stagnant and you take
I
away
mean, we've
value every
proven
chance you
that.
get.
We've proven that we're for our community.
All day long.
Anytime that they
We
need
were about
us,
to give away
we're there.
utility on our own dime.
Right, right.
We are so crazy that we were about to give utility on our own dime because Upland's not. How about those apples? We were about to give away monthly stipends for people holding uppies, high level uppies, just for having a card. You were getting a monthly stipend of uppies. I think that was brilliant. And I was ready to do it on my own dime. Literally. And nothing, crickets from Upland. It's wild, bro. It's wild. No
Yeah.
utility. So why am I going to do that now? You know what I mean? There's nothing. They're worthless. They're value. They're invaluable because they
Well,
devalued their assets.
we just don't know. I mean, tomorrow they could be worth, like $4 or $5.
They'll probably be worth. They want them under a dollar.
Who knows?
They want them under a dollar.
So they want to sell them for an average of $5.50, and they want us all to buy them from each other for a couple dollars. So how would a new player find any value in that? I just don't get it. I just don't. And then on top of that, the spark burn costs that it would cost, to actually merge. Like it makes no it to me it just makes no sense. It makes no sense because we all paid an average of $5 to $6 from Upland for these cards. And like I mean, what are they just they're literally waiting for it to be less than what we bought them from them for?
I don't
And
know.
then gave us no fun from them, like,
Yeah,
and no value at all. Like what kind
no
of value?
value.
Like what like all
No
you do
value.
is go onto another website. They spent all this time like building the developers building another website where you could
Yeah.
log into it and you can merge and do all of this stupid shit that none of us needed to be able to do right now. Like what we really needed was a reward for the communities that we just built up. That's what we needed. Like, but instead they use their developers to make other things. And then now they're making, I mean, it's to me, it's just stupid, man. It's just dumb to me. And maybe I'm
Bro, I mean,
wrong.
it's not just you,
Maybe
bro.
I'm
No,
wrong.
no,
I
no,
don't,
bro. It's
you know,
not just you. It's not
but I'm
just
not
you. It's just
investing in Upland anymore.
yeah.
Like there's no way
I
I'm
didn't
not
buy it.
putting my
Yeah,
money into Upland
yeah,
anymore. And I can't vouch for Upland
nope.
anymore to anyone. Like whatever everybody else decides to do, that's on them. They could take their own information and do whatever they'd like. But me, like I'm calling it quits when it comes to
Yeah,
adding income to the game. I'm not
yeah,
buying service structures anymore. I'm not, and I bought like a lot of them,
I know.
like I bought a lot of them, but I'm not doing it anymore because I'm not going to continue to
What's the
support
point?
a company,
Why?
to
Why am I
support
buying
a
shark?
company,
You know?
in my opinion, that doesn't support its players.
Yeah,
And that's just my opinion.
yeah. Well, if they supported their players, they wouldn't try to mock any influencer, not even just us, any influencer for that. Calling anyone a social media influencer. Don't listen to any social media guys. Like, okay, cool. Don't listen to any social media guys, Kev.
I mean, dude, let's just
Because
be
we're the
real,
because
bro.
no,
Hey,
but
look,
hold on, hold on,
hey,
hold on, hold
Chris,
on,
hold on one
hold, hold,
second,
hold, hold.
bro.
Okay.
Okay, you
Huh?
go and then I'll go, bro. You
Okay.
go.
My point being is, yeah, no, I'm just saying, you have their number one influencer, their mouthpiece, as you call him, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking about Upland and what it's supposed to be doing on other influencers, saying, don't listen to them, only listen to us. Well, y'all mother effers aren't saying anything that's making sense. So why can't you just answer questions and come talk to us? Because you want to say, don't listen to nobody else. I'm trying to listen to you, bro. I'm literally trying to listen to you, and you make no sense and you do nothing right. There's no value in any of the things you've overpromised and underdelivered on. So either figure that part out, come have conversations with us and stop ducking us because you can't actually have conversations because maybe you don't know the answers, or maybe you're trying to figure something out and you're like, oh, I can't even get a hold of the owners. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're just making videos without anything. God only knows right now. My
Yeah.
point being, we would love to listen to you, but you're full of shit. Okay, go ahead, Kev.
I mean, bro, you made me lose my train of thought, bro, with that last sentence. It just it's difficult to watch it burn down.
Dude, there you go.
And
Yeah.
it's like like we've all invested a lot of time into it, and to me it logically doesn't make
Yeah.
sense why any new player would stick around. It really just
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Because how are we going to make them feel good? How are we going to give them that hook? But like everyone can't continue to wait on the future. It takes too long. It takes
Yeah.
too long. People are
And
they
take it from us who have been here for
lives.
5 or 6 years. Take it from the OGs. It's much longer than you think. I mean, it's much, and it's obviously going to keep going because no one wants to talk to us. So we'll never get an answer. We don't know when something is going to happen or when one of their promises will take precedence, I guess. But I'm just trying to get some answers, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to see what's up, and they want to gaslight us. So whatever. Just keep acting like no, like you don't care about the community. You have all these great things. You're doing all these great things, and you can't just tie it together. You can't give us any
Something,
type of explanation. Tell us when.
something.
Give us a date. Give us something to be excited about. Gosh dang. Like I was so excited about the uppies, and then Now they're just worthless because they literally are worthless. There's no reason to buy uppies. No reason. Don't buy uppies. I mean, I don't understand why you would want to. Definitely don't buy uppies. They're worthless. They're not going to give any value. They're going to be overpromised and they're going to turn out like NFL legits. That's why
And
Kevin didn't buy any.
and
Smart,
I would,
smart
yeah,
man, Kevin. Smart man.
and I would say buy what you want. Make good decisions based on your common sense. But if using my common sense, it does not make sense for me to invest anything in uppies. It
Yeah.
just doesn't. It
Well,
just
that's
doesn't.
my opinion too. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Again, after what happens, I mean, it's just they when someone tells you that they're going to devalue their assets that are valuable, that I mean, kind of got they're kind of they got to go.
Yeah, and when someone never finishes,
They're literally telling you they're trash without telling you they're trash. They're like, hey, don't throw away your trash
that's
because it's
crazy.
worthless. Yeah, literally said that. Like literally, that's crazy. Company.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of wild, Like they definitely could have made different levels and made them more valuable. Like it would have made sense. I mean, I realized that if a new player comes in and they can't participate in owning an uppie, that's going to be discouraging. But you could have easily have made different
Hold on.
levels,
Why
you
would
know.
that be discouraging if you can't get an uppie? Wouldn't you want to try and work hard enough to try and figure out a way to get a
Well,
deal to build into the uppies,
I
to
mean,
merge your origins or your firsts to grow?
I agree, but it would still be nice for a new player to come in and be able to own an uppie. Now, I don't know
Well,
necessarily
you'll
know.
be able to for firsts or seconds or thirds or fourths
That's
or
what I
fifths
that's
because
exactly what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Like and then make it to where
But the
it's
origin should have been lights
goal
out.
driven.
Yes.
Goal driven to come
Yes.
in and be able to accomplish something and work your investment towards the higher cost uppie, which would make sense.
Yeah.
And maybe in KTwice, maybe they'll do it, but maybe it'll take 5 years, you know? And by
Yeah.
then, I don't know how many people will still be excited about it. I mean,
I
that's the
don't know, but
thing. We'll
I don't
find out.
know, but
We'll find out.
I don't know. I think we'll all find out. Problem is how many people will still be left standing. I love my community so much with this Upland community. I would do anything for it. I would give away whatever. I don't even care. I really I just think there's a great community that is behind Upland that I have never seen in any other game. And I wish that the owners appreciated that more. I wish that X1 appreciated what we are trying to do more. I wish they found value in what we're doing because we are trying to bring awareness and because imagine if this game was fun. Imagine how much we can spread to all kinds of different communities with being a social media guy or whatever the hell this is, that just talks about some great things about Upland. Could you imagine if they put together the Uppies? Could you imagine if they did all the things with the service structures and the service contracts and you and I got excited about the game because they're communicating with us because X1 came on our show and didn't duck us and answered the hard questions, or maybe the owners came on and answered our hard questions and say, hey, listen, this is where we're going, Kay. Do you know how pumped up I would be, dude? I
I
would
mean,
be over the moon, dude.
well,
I would be so positive about Upland. I'd be
you're a lot
excited because
nicer, bro, than me because I honestly don't even want X1 on the show.
I know.
I
I
mean,
know.
what for? Like, what's
I
the
know.
point?
I know.
Like it's just. I mean, he's a lobbyist for Upland. Like I
Not
mean,
even a good one, bro. He's definitely gonna say something I shouldn't say. I'm
yeah,
gonna leave politics out of it.
it's all good. You know what I
Point
mean?
point being, it's like, dude, if you're gonna lobby for Upland, be a good one because we're all in this together. And you would think should all be in this together. And we would, if we're having questions and maybe we don't know the right answers, and just educate us, just inform us. And maybe that's none of our business, true. But if we are out here trying to spread positive awareness and influence in this game, you think that you might want to try and cooperate with your top players. So
Well, it's not that
anyways,
we're trying, bro. We've done it. We've accomplished.
exactly.
I mean, look at downtown LA.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
Look at kingdoms. Look at all the things that we've done when we came in and said
I
we're going to
mean,
help and do,
yeah, and we brought it together. You know what I mean?
and we always do. And this is what we're trying to do right now. And if you see this differently, then you need to open your eyes because we are really trying to bring Upland together. And it's not about being negative or being pessimistic. It's about like, listen, we're just going to call this out for what it is. These are facts. We're not spewing lies. We're not going to spew hate. I'm a little passionate. I'm a little frustrated. We've been doing
Logic,
this.
man.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time, and we just want answers, and we just want to feel like, hey, you know, we've been writing this for you guys for a long time, for a long time, and all we want is that to be reciprocated. Just show us that you do care about the community, not even me specifically, not even you, but the community, and have open dialogue and more open conversations, and be forthcoming with what's coming, because you got to be honest. No one really knows what the hell's going on. I mean, we really don't. We're all scrambling. We're trying to figure out what's going to be utility, what's not going to be utility, what's going to be working with these service structures, these contracts, or these contracts going to be valuable. How are we going to be able to speed up construction? How are we going to be able to speed up these processes? How are we going to add utility and value to doing that, and to creating more demand from players that come into Upland? So, listen, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We're going to keep
Thank
doing
you.
this on Mondays. Me and Kev taking the time out of our days and our evenings and our busy lives to do this because, again, we love Upland, we love the community, and we want this to be around while we're still alive. That's it.
Yep,
Love you
yep.
guys.
Okay,
Any
see
final
you,
thoughts,
guys.
Kevo?
No, no, that's it, man. I don't have anything to say. Appreciate
Yeah,
everyone.
appreciate everyone. So we'll be back next Monday again, and hopefully we'll have some good positive information.
Okay.